What's up, everybody? It is me, your close personal friend, DWK. The hiatus is over. We're back in it, so, coming at you here with another one of these casts. Not sure what I'm going to call this one since there's no specific topic. I'm just going to talk about a bunch of stuff. But yeah, we're back. So, first of all, I would like to point out that I have 500 subscribers now, so that's fucking awesome. Thank you to all you people who, follow me, and, especially those of you who comment on every video, you know who you are. And, just generally make me feel like somebody actually gives a shit. This was, not what I intended to do at all. The first video I posted, and I had never made a video before in my fucking life. The first video I posted was just an experiment, but then, some people liked it, and I just kept doing it, and now it's a thing I do. It's pretty much all I do. So, yeah, thank you for that. Thumbs up. You guys are cool. So, I'm just gonna get the bad stuff out of the way first because there's one pretty shitty thing going on right now. My videos are going to start going down, and that is because I've been getting copyright claims on all of them. Not content ID. The automatic content ID, it's actually pretty easy to avoid it if you know how. All you have to do is keep the clips you're using short, and that generally just gets right past it. It doesn't even pick them up. I mean, I never use clips except in the most recent video. I used a few. Mostly I just used still images. But I just know this from very closely following the whole, content ID drama that has been going on in this fucking fandom for, pretty much the entirety of it. What's been happening is my videos have been getting manually claimed. So I'm pretty sure that, these companies like, Hasbro Studios, they have, people whose job it is to just, roll around YouTube and find anything that uses their material in however trivial a manner and put copyright claims on it. And it fucking sucks because YouTube's copyright appeal system is cursory in nature. It's just there so that they can say it's there. It's not designed to actually help you in any fashion, you as the content creator, or me in this case. It's just there, to get people off their back. It's not designed to, be fair. What it is designed to do is be automated and to discourage you from using it at all. Basically, how it works is, if somebody puts a copyright claim on your video, in my case, Hasbro, they can do one of two things. They can either have your video taken down, or they can just monetize it. So, I do monetize my videos. I have an AdSense account. They don't make shit, but regardless, what happens when Hasbro puts a claim on my video is that immediately any and all ad revenue from that video now goes to them. There's no... I get an email notification that that's happening, and that's my entire involvement in the scenario. I have no say in this business. It just happens. And so then, if I want my video back, or, I want my video monetization back, what I have to do is appeal that copyright claim, and all that does, there's no moderation in this by any sort of impartial third party. All that does is just send a thing to them, to Hasbro, the people who placed the claim in the first place, saying, hey, this guy is appealing the dispute. Do you want to let him have his video ads back? And of course, all they do is say no. And then it goes right back to me saying, sorry, fuck you. So then I can appeal that rejected dispute. And once again, it does the exact same thing. It just sends them another notice saying, hey, he's being really insistent about this. He really wants his video back. What do you want to do? And of course they say, fuck off. And so then after that, there's a third appeal, dispute, whatever it's called, thing that I have to do. That sends them another thing saying, okay, for realsies this time, like, dude is, asking for his video back, and they say, no, fuck you, and your video's going down. And keep in mind, this is not Hasbro's system. This is YouTube's system. If the claimant rejects this third appeal thingy, what happens under YouTube's system is your video now gets taken down, so nobody can have it, and you get a strike on your account, which means all monetization is disabled. So that's nice. Just hitting the vape, vape nation. So then after that, what I have to do is send I believe it's called a counter notification, which is basically a notice to the claimant saying, look, this video is protected under fair use, so either take your claim off of it within 10 days or fucking sue me. And of course they don't want to sue you, so at that point they say, okay, fine, God. And they release their claim, and then you get your video monetization back, and the strike gets removed from your account. And all of that takes between 2 weeks and a month per video, depending on how quickly they respond on these things. And however, futile it might be, I have chosen to fight these copyright claims. So, every time a video gets into that third phase of dispute and they reject it, my video goes down. So I'm just doing it on one video right now just to get a feel for the process. So one of my videos is going to be going down soon. I can't even remember which one it was, and I can't be fucked to look right now. But yeah, it's shitty. It's a pain in the ass. It's not worth it for me because in terms of ad revenue, my shit makes fucking pennies. Like, it's nothing. I haven't even made enough money off of all my videos combined to even get a check from AdSense yet. So it's pennies, but, they're my fucking pennies. All right? I wouldn't have even cared except for the fact that somebody tried to take them away from me and now I want them. So, yeah. For most people, it won't even fucking matter. But if you're one of those people who follows this channel closely, then yeah, you might notice videos starting to go down and come back up and all that kind of shit, and that is why. Now, this whole thing has made me think about exactly what the fuck I'm doing and what the fuck I'm going to continue to do. And the fact that I've got, a small audience now, it's all made me consider exactly where the fuck this is going. And I'm thinking about starting a Patreon, to be honest. And I know a lot of you are from /MLP. That's where I'm from. So that kind of shit is not exactly looked upon favorably there. And a lot of people are going to call me a shill and, tell me to suck a dick and la-di-da. And yeah, maybe you're right. At the same time, though, every fucking buddy else has one. And why shouldn't I, is my question. I mean, it would never be a paywall type of thing where like you can only get this content if you pay this much. Fuck that. People who do that are, bitch tier asshole dipshit faggots. It Jesus Christ. It would just be like, hey, here are my videos as usual, and if you feel like giving me some money when I make one, you can, or you cannot. Whatever. I am a fucking NEET right now. I had a job. It was a decently paying job, actually. But I quit about 6 months ago because I fucking hated it, and it really did get to the point where it was either quit the job or jump off a bridge, or, if I'm not being hyperbolic and, look at it realistically, descend into a bottomless, inescapable pit of alcoholism and die. That's really where all that was going. And, like I said, I just started making videos as a fucking experiment, to see if I could do it. I like learning to do new things, I make music. That's one of my favorite things to do. I'm pretty decent at that. I love to write. As I've mentioned before, if you really go digging, you can find my fucking film fiction account. Please don't, once again. I draw occasionally. I'm fairly decent at it, I would say, personally. And if you go digging around, you can probably find my art. But I had never tried the whole multimedia video making thing, and since I had so much free time all of a sudden, I'm just sitting here living off my fucking savings. I figured, like, why the fuck not? That's like the standard for internet content production now, is putting shit on YouTube. So why not learn to make videos? And, I'm not good at it yet. My videos are pretty shit quality overall. But, I'm experimenting with shit. I'm learning. I think the last one, the episode 13 recap, I tried a little more experimentation, fucking around with effects and using actual clips and that kind of stuff, which is, it's fucking nothing. It's fucking peanuts in the grand scheme of things. But it's my learning process. I am learning. I am developing a skill. And really what all this has made me think is that I kind of want to go for some kind of career in this, to be honest. I mean, people do it all the fucking time. They make a decent living off of YouTube. And not just the big motherfuckers, that you see on the front page. I mean, there are people out there with fucking 100,000, 50,000 subs making a decent living off a combination of ad revenue and Patreon. And I figure, why the fuck can't I do that too? I want to do other stuff besides ponies. I'm never going to leave ponies. That's never going to happen. I'm not going to be one of these people who, uses the fucking pony fandom to just build up a following and then takes as many people as they can get from that and fucks off to do whatever it is they really wanted to do from the beginning. I will always do ponies. It is... I fucking adore this show. I may bitch about it a lot and fucking exaggerate my quote-unquote gripes with it, which I really don't even have, to be honest. I hate myself, not the show, is basically, the theme of my videos. I don't have any problem with what the show does. I just have problems with what it makes me think about myself. But, yeah. MLP has been my passion for, Jesus Christ, it's been 5 years now. It was the latter half of 2011 that I got on the ride, and I don't ever intend to get off. I will be talking about ponies until the day I die at the ripe old age of 35. So yeah, that's what I'm thinking on that. So, you know, it's probably not going to be like a super urgent thing. I'm not going to fucking do it tonight or anything. But yeah, sometime within the next week or two, I might start up a Patreon account and see where that goes. Now, a lot of people have been asking me about the EQG videos because I know I've said that I want to do recaps of the EQG movies, and I'm already working on the first one, and it's going to be long. It's going to be really fucking long. I've got about 3/4, I would say, of the script, the narration written out, and already it's looking like it's going to be, I don't know, 20, 30 minutes by the time I'm done with it. I'm probably going to have to cut some shit out, even of what I just currently have, because, yeah, it's fucking long. That should be coming within the next 2 weeks. I doubt it's going to come out before the next episode. Probably middle of next week, if I had to guess, considering my current workflow. But yeah, that is happening. So don't even worry about it. All in good time. Now, just to talk about some other bullshit that I've noticed going on. It doesn't seem to be so much of a thing anymore. At least not that I can see currently looking at the board. But the other night, I saw a bunch of fucking threads getting posted of people like making these prompts where they're like yelling at or chastising or even slapping a pony for serving them cold fried chicken. And to that, all I can say is what the fuck? Because it doesn't make any sense, because cold fried chicken is delicious. I mean, I don't eat fried chicken ever. It is by no means a staple of my diet. We're talking a couple times a year, usually at fucking holidays or whatever. But yeah, you can bet that if there are leftovers, I'm going to put them in the fridge and I'm going to eat them later without heating them up, because cold fried chicken is fucking awesome. So yeah, I don't really understand the logic behind those posts. Yeah, that's the part I take issue with. Anyway, there seems to continue to be a lot of Glimmer posting. A lot of new Glim versus old Glim. The debate rages on. I'm pretty sure it's just one or two fucking guys posting all those threads. I was just fucking looking at the board like 30 minutes ago, and I saw like 2 or 3 of them at least just on the first couple pages. I've already said my piece on the old Glim versus new Glim debate, albeit in a very drunken, incoherent manner. But yeah, I guess it's just here to stay. And as annoying as it is, when I see people saying like, "Oh my God, this is the new /MLP," with all this, shit posting and these stupid threads, all I can think is, where have you been, dude? Because the board was always shit. It's always been shit. There's always been a bunch of stupid prompt threads, a bunch of shitty fetish threads, a bunch of weird sub fandoms that barely even relate to the show at all. Whatever. That's just what it's like. I have just come to accept it. It is the that 4chan zen, when you just no longer care about any of it. Just let it wash over you, just like the tide, like a cool summer breeze, just let it roll over you and bask in its glory. Lastly, there's one more thing uh, going on in the fandom at large right now that I thought I'd at least throw my fedora in the ring about, which is KP. And yeah, that's probably the biggest drama going on in the whole fucking thing right now is this growing discontent with her and her bullshit. It's interesting to me that this is only happening now because, I mean, it's been pretty well documented for a while. I want to say, just off the top of my head, at least since early 2015, maybe even before that, KP does not do any of her own work. She just delegates it all to a team of arguably misguided, misinformed individuals who essentially produce her videos for her in their entirety. Now, what's interesting is, at least to me personally, what's interesting is that I was super into the whole analysis circuit way back when, like in 2013, beginning of 2013-ish, when it started and got popular, when guys like fucking Digibrony and Brony Curious, Tommy Oliver, whatever his name is now, were in full swing, and fucking Anthony C. I don't know if he's still around, if he still does shit. But yeah, I was very much a fan of that whole thing back when it first started up, when it first got popular. And I saw KP's very first video when she posted it. And, back then I was like, cool, another fucking analysis person, because at the time I could not get enough of that shit. I was like, great, another person doing this, let's give her a chance. And back then it seemed like she was doing everything herself, and the videos weren't even that well produced. They were still probably better than mine, but definitely below the standard that was accepted at the time. People like fucking Tommy Oliver and Anthony C., they did that Canterlot wedding video. People were already doing pretty fucking awesome videos in that style at the time. So, hers definitely seemed substandard. But, I followed her, not closely, but I was subscribed on my old fucking YouTube account. And I just remember that then all of a sudden, like very quickly, the videos started to get much, much better, much more elaborate in terms of production, at least in terms of writing and, actual content, analytical content. They were pretty lackluster, and eventually I got bored and just kind of fucked off. But then, not too long thereafter, we started hearing some sketchy stuff about KP and her practices with her growing workforce and all that. And, what I'm wondering is, why now? I guess it's just because so many people now are getting fed up with her bullshit. Like, before it could kind of be swept under the rug. Now it's like, okay, we got to do something about this. And I think we do have to do something about this. I mean, I'm not going to get involved. I'm doing my own thing over here. But to those of you who are calling her out, I think that's good. When somebody fucks up this bad, they definitely deserve to be held accountable for it. So, if you're one of those guys, good on you. But there's just one thing I want to say about this, really, to get to the point. Just a word of caution here is what I'd like to offer. She may seem, and I know somebody's going to call me a fucking white knight, for saying this. Even after all the shit that I just said, she may seem like a fucking egomaniac, and she very well may be a fucking egomaniac. I would not refute that, assertion based on what I've seen. But hold her accountable for her bullshit, make her set it right, but don't turn it all into a fucking lynch mob. And the people who have already talked about this, that one guy, Violet Pony, was that the name? Let me check. Am I subscribed to that guy? I don't know. Yeah, that KP drama video by Violet Pony. That was good because, he basically said in there, we don't want to destroy your channel or run you off the internet. We just want you to credit the people who do shit for you and maybe do some of your own work. Think about that. Then there's another dude who made a video about it the other day. Event Hooray. I don't know how to say your name, bro, because it's Event and then Horizon, but with an X in the middle of the words. Event Horizon. I don't know, dude. I like your voice, by the way. Anyway, he kind of said the same thing in another video, and then there's Anon KP Leaks wrote her that response to her DeviantArt journal, which it seems like there's a lot of reasonable people on that boat, so it's not too scary to me or anything, but I just, if anybody's listening to this, just don't lynch the girl. She's definitely fucked up and needs to be knocked down a couple pegs, but let's not make it into a burning at the stake. That's all I want to say about that. Let's see. How long have we been running here? Oh God, it's been like 30 minutes. I don't think I have anything else to say. I think that's fucking it. So, yeah. Once again, thanks for the 500 subscribers. I'm pretty happy about that. The Equestria Girls video will be coming soon, and for anyone interested, keep an eye out for that Patreon deal that I might be setting up in the near future. I don't know if I'm going to make a video announcement for it or not. Who fucking cares? Anyway, that's it. I'm done. Peace.